Today's the day, you lot. Morning, world. Welcome to May the 2nd, 2022. So, poultry, including free-range poultry, has been shut in because of the bird flu for, was it 5 months? Gotta be something around about that. And this lot really want a bit of Dr. Green, don't you? Hey? Really want it. And today's the day I can legally give it to them. So, got all this lovely grass, the geese, and they're not going to know what to do with themselves. Oh yeah, they have been so looking forward to that. Not quite the same as letting the cat out, but you know, happy days. Not everybody's cottoned on yet. We've got a few birds sat on eggs, and they're going, where's everybody gone? Get her over there. What happened? Where's everybody gone? Well, they're out there, having a bit of Dr. Green. So while I understood the government's policy of having all commercial birds shut in, I mean, I kind of understand it. I also don't, especially for little tiny flocks like this. We've shut our domestic birds in, and there's what, 20 odd of them? 20 odd birds. But all the wild birds that are also carrying this disease, can't shut them in. They're still outside. They're still carrying and spreading it. So if my poultry was to catch bird flu and had to be culled, and bearing in mind the chances are still pretty slim. We've had very few cases around here. Most of the alerts I've had have been well north of us, but this was a countrywide ban of letting your poultry out. You can't shut the wild birds in. I mean, it's for the commercial folks whose living relies on eggs and meat production. Yes, I understand protecting their flock and their business from this disease. Yeah, I get it. But to put them in 5 months of misery, to shut them in, I don't see quite how I'm protecting the commercial flocks, because I don't go anywhere. We've got one neighbour who's got what I would call a commercial flock, and I don't go anywhere near it. I personally don't go anywhere near my neighbour's commercial flock of free-range chickens that lay eggs. We've got, I think, a broiler producer over there. I don't go anywhere near that. We've got another one over that direction. Never been there. I think as far as the bird flu pandemic is concerned, this is going to be every year. This is now something, it's like COVID. We're going to have to live with COVID because it's here. And the same with bird flu. But does that mean that we've got to shut all our poultry in for 5 or 6 months a year? What are we protecting? I mean, I'll be educated if I've got this wrong, and there's commercial folks that are saying, oh no, us with the little tiny flocks, hobby flocks, must shut them in as well to protect the commercials. You tell me why that is, and how that policy really helps, considering all the wild birds that have brought it into the country and are flying around freely with it, how that's helping. Because I would like to know. So, oh yeah, oh, grass not good enough. Is that what it is? Hey, grass ain't good enough. You want some of that? Okay, well you can have some, but you're having it down there. And a little bit of brown. Why not? I can see somebody else wants some as well. I'll come to you guys in a minute. One of them is broody, I can hear it. You hear her clucking? That's a broody hen noise. What are you sitting on? So yesterday I put some photographs up on my Instagram of Abby moving her sheep out. That's not moving them off, well it is moving them off this farm, but they're not gone. We still have them. I can't use the grass over at the other farm for my cattle because they're all stuck here. So it's a kind of, I need as much grass as I can here at this farm for my bovine. Can't use the grass over at the other farm for them, so Abby must love it for the sheep. So the sheep have gone over there. Here our bird is. That's it. I give them fresh grass, but they still want their bread. So, and so do the local crows. I can see them gathering in the trees over yonder that way. So, after all what I just said, does the bread attract the wild birds? Absolutely. Absolutely, and it is an issue, a problem. But again, like we've said before with our housing, we don't really have housing that can shut the birds in. That was always a big poultry pen. We like the idea of having our poultry free range, not shut in. So nothing is actually shut in at night. It's all inside there. As long as it's protected from Mr. Fox and they've got shelter and they've got water, that was kind of good enough for us. But rules and regulation and what's going to happen with bird flu and everything, are we going to be forced to build something that we can shut all the birds in? Now, bearing in mind, if we do this, the turkey will have to go. I'm either going to have to sell him or neck him. Because if I shut him in with the geese, they don't really get on that well. Same with the chickens. If I have housing, I've either got to have separate housing for the chickens, or I've got to have the housing set up in a certain way that the chickens can get away from the geese. Because geese are bullies. Ducks and geese together, well, yeah, they can. But even so, geese are bullies. And they're spiteful. So, you all right there, Mrs. Chicken? Hey? You're sat on something, aren't you? Not often you see a warren go clucky and broody, but she has. I don't know where she sat though, because she's not up in there. Couple of roe deer. Munching away on our OSR. They can't smell me because of the OSR. Enjoying a feast of OSR they were. Just checking in and seeing how our bees are doing. They look busy. So, right, I got a special camera to look at them, but I forgot to bring it with me. So, another day.
How's your day been? Good to see your face. How you doing? Tell me conversation. I just wanna make a friend or two. I'm not trying to change your mind. All I'm trying to do